son, this beat is lit.
Another Major League Entertainment production.
Damn, son. Damn, son. Damn, son.
Wake up world. You are now tuned in to BKL Sessions. I'm your host, Eric Magnus, and this is the last show of the year, and for that reason, I have brought back one guest that I had at the beginning of this, and this man, this dude, he is one of the most unstoppable individuals I have ever met, ever had the pleasure of knowing.
I always have to look around and say shit like
look, we got Uncle Don in the house.
Yes,
we got
sir.
Don P in the house.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
I
man?
always have to look around when you give introductions like that. And when people give these extravagant introductions and shit, I have to look around to make sure somebody else is not coming in the room.
Well,
too.
man, you deserve it, man.
I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate
you
that.
You deserve it, man. You are, man, as far as we tops, in our music scene, in the land, you are
Underappreciated.
Yeah, people can't, but people can't. They can dispute that fact all they want to, but I ain't never met a more well-rounded individual, artist-wise, and
We in there somehow.
I haven't. I
My
haven't.
life ain't important. Nobody give a shit.
Man. hey, that's how I feel about this podcast. Nobody give a shit.
They give a shit. As long as the right people listening, that's what's important.
But yeah, man, glad to see you, bro.
Glad to be here, man. Appreciate you having me, bro.
we don't get to talk much, but when we do get together,
Yeah, it's always a
It's-
moment.
it's
It's
all the time.
it's always warranted to be filmed and recorded.
all the time, man. So I'm just gonna get down to it,
Let's
man, because we don't see each other often. So, man, what's been happening, man? What's been going on?
I've been working, I've been bunkered down, and I've been just planning and plotting and just getting shit together going into 2021. I started my 2021 2 months ago.
Okay.
I always do that. I always try to be a few months ahead of where everybody else is going or what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
So when I'm doing my shit, I'm going and bam, I'm gonna hit you with it.
That's called, that's what I call prudent planning.
Yeah, I'm always prepared. You gotta stay prepared. Prepared. Excuse me. A little slurred, a little buzz.
Yeah,
so.
that's always prudent planning, man. And I follow you, man. I follow you daily. You know what I'm saying? And especially with the artistry, man. I remember there was a time when you said you was retiring. You was calling the quiz. The next thing you know, you bombard us. You hit us with an orbital bombardment.
I do really try to. I've been trying to move away from music for the last 3 years, and for the last 3 years, I've dropped something.
Yeah.
I've been trying to move away from it, and it's because I want to do other things. And music consumes so much of my time. Writing music, making music, picking beats.
Yeah,
It takes up so much of my time that I feel like if I can remove something, I can concentrate on everything else that I need to concentrate on.
Yeah, and you know what? And speaking from an artist perspective, it does do that. That's why, I'm saying, I had to, finish out everything that I meant to do musically, because I still haven't put my book out yet. It's done. I still got to go through the motions of finding the publisher and the, things like that. And even I had to chill with this for a second because I was so concentrated on putting out my last 2 albums.
with content is easy because you can do content at your leisure. You can do it in the can and put it out whenever you want to.
Yeah.
Especially
I'm loving this too, man.
Especially now, if you're gonna do something and it doesn't have like current events involved in it,
Yeah.
you can do shit in the can and just put it out whenever you feel like putting it out.
Right,
You
right.
know what I mean?
Right. I remember when I first talked to you about it. When I told you that I was gonna do it, and you was like, "You waited this long to do it? I
Just
thought
do
you
it.
were gonna do it." You know, and
It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so easy to do shit now. It's so easy to get the equipment that you need and just the shit that you need to do it. All it takes is just to do it. Anybody, I have people asking me for my advice on how should I do this, or you got any advice for me? Just do the shit. Like Nike say, just do it.
just do it.
Knock it out. Get it started. That's the important thing. Start it. Get it started. You know what I mean? Start it off and just roll with it. And eventually you will be heard. Somebody will hear it. It'll get in the right person's ears. And who knows where it can go from there.
Yeah.
And then plus you also have so many other different streaming platforms and platforms where you can put your shit out yourself. You don't have
Right.
to worry about dealing with these motherfuckers in these buildings who are trying to tell you,
Yeah.
well, this is what. No, I'm not listening to none of that shit. This year has taught me a lot.
Man, I think
I learned a lot. I learned a lot in 2020, as far as with content, as far as with putting
Yeah.
your own music out.
Yeah.
With a lot of shit, because I was one of those people. I don't trust streaming as far as I can throw it, and it took me a long time to be like, all right, nah, just do this shit, put the shit out, give
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
this album. It took me a while to do it, and I finally stopped being stubborn and just did the shit.
Yeah, you did, man. And when I saw your stuff pop up on those platforms, I was like, yeah, bruh. Yeah. Yeah, man. And
It was me telling myself, I had to have a long conversation with myself and long conversations with my friends to be like, hey, just put it out. Drop it. People need to hear it. People need to hear you. People want to hear you. I feel like people don't give a shit, but there are people who actually do give a shit.
There always is, you know what I'm saying? It's like I always told people, I said I don't have a fan base, I have a cult following. To me, a cult following is better than any fan base.
I don't even like using the word fan, to be honest. I like the word supporter. Supporter sounds better. Fans
Fans are fickle.
Fans come and go.
They're fickle.
Supporters be there forever.
Oh, forever. You right about that. You know, yeah, they'll always be there. Yeah, the whole fandom thing, man. It's just that's
They're fickle. They come and go.
Yeah.
They jump on.
You
whatever.
they might
tell them
yeah.
it's hot. You know.
Yeah.
So I use the word supporters. I never use the word fan unless I'm going in about something.
Yeah.
Which I've been trying not to do lately. But
Yeah.
people make it so hard, bro.
Well, you know, this platform, you know, you can say whatever the hell you want. You know that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we about to get into some things, because I know it's some stuff that you want to get off.
Let's
your
talk about
chest. Let's talk about it. So, I'm about to give you the flow at this point. So let's start with, I'm gonna call it Sunny Point number 1.
Let's go.
All right. So, man, just with every, you know, I watch your posts and everything, man, and you know, you got these individuals these naysayers, these individuals that always have something to say, you know what I'm saying, and they only come on your posts when you. Not when it's not even when you they don't come on the post when something is, you know, important. You know what I'm saying? But let you have an opinion about something.
It's the world. I'm figuring out it's the world that we live in today. People like being mad. People like being upset. People like wanting to just disagree with you for the sake of disagreeing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It seems like nobody's out to uplift. Nobody's out to compliment, because something happens somewhere in a universe where people just wanted to just not like anything. People act like they're too cool for any and everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, like it's the world that we live in.
Yeah.
Like just live your life. People are so judgmental these days. And I hate it. I hate how judgmental people are.
They are.
It's irritating. It's so irritating. It gets me to the point where sometimes they do fuck with me, but I have to bring myself back. I have to tell myself, Don, that's just the world we're living in right now.
Yeah. That's it in a nutshell. And you're always gonna find somebody that has something to say, whether right or wrong. You know, it's like I call them self-important. They want to.
We live in a world where everybody's self-absorbed. Everybody's just so self-absorbed. We live in it's a selfish time right now. Everybody's being selfish.
Yeah.
Everybody's out for self. Everybody just don't give a fuck about nothing but themselves. Yeah. And I'm trying to get up out of shit like that. I want to be one of the people who do help people out, who can just move back from myself and step outside of myself and give people advice that they need or some kind of encouragement that they need. But people don't even want to take that.
No, yeah, they don't want to take that. They know everything.
I post the same 3 things every morning. I've been posting the same 3 things every morning for the last 3 years, and I'm giving reasons why. I post every morning. The first thing I post when I wake up in the morning: creators, be great, stay positive. Negative energy is trash. That's a reminder for all creators out there. Continue to be great. You're doing great things. Whatever you're doing now is great. Continue to do that and stay positive, because the negative energy will fuck you up if you do that.
It will.
Second thing I post is protect your peace, protect your energy. You have to do that in order to continue to be great and stay positive and create things. And the last thing is the message is more important than the messenger. That's the important one to me. Because I feel like this. I don't give a fuck who says whatever. If the message is the right message, who gives a fuck who says it? Everybody wants to... Because and I start saying that because I say a lot of shit that a lot of these public figures, a lot of these celebrities say. I say the same shit they say, and I might say it before them, but it'll get dismissed because it's coming from me, and it shouldn't be that way.
That ain't cool.
It shouldn't be that way, because if I'm gonna tell you that, and I'm a person, and I tell people I will not steer you wrong, ever steer you wrong about anything in life. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna say something to you about something, or if I'm gonna give you a word of encouragement, or I'm gonna give you a word of advice, I'm doing it out of the kindness of my heart. I don't have any ulterior motives about anything that I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a genuine person. I'm a solid motherfucker. I'm going to tell you what's right, or what I feel what could be right for you. I won't steer you in the wrong direction. Yeah. But people don't seem to get that. People would rather listen to these other motherfuckers like, you know what I'm saying, like they not regular people too. They just rich.
Right, that's all they are. I mean, they put their pants on one leg at a time like we do.
Exactly. Take the jacket off.
Mm-hmm.
A little warm.
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing. And they take whatever a celebrity says as gospel. You know what I'm saying?
And people feel like just because they know you personally mean you don't know shit. That's how I take a lot of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you like they know you personally, so it's like, you know, him all my life. What?
Or they feel like
he ain't that smart.
Or they feel like since they know you, they can get your product that you're selling for free. And that's bullshit.
Man, really. Man.
I have, you know, there are a lot of things that I'm getting ready to get into. And we're gonna discuss a lot of the ventures that I'm doing or that I'm getting into. The minute somebody asks for something from me for free, is the minute that I'm just gonna just not talk to you and just cut you off.
Yeah. And
You know what I mean?
rightfully so.
Like when I first did Unapologetic, I did it the way that I did it the first time around, and that was just to give out. I sent it to maybe 200 people, 250 different people, and that's when I didn't know that I was going to put it out on the stream. I just wanted to give it to the people that I wanted to have.
Yeah, I remember. I was one of the people.
You know, and then eventually, once I decided, all right, I'm gonna put it out on streaming, I pulled it off. I pulled it from there.
Right.
You know, but I still had people asking for it for free, or can they get y'all had 5 months
to get
that
for free.
I asked people, drop me their emails,
Right.
and people, you know, and it kind of frustrated me. And I have to tell myself, don't get too frustrated. Don't let yourself get too frustrated. Don't let people piss you off. Just stay the path, stay the course, and keep doing your thing.
Right.
But, you know, I mean, shits get solved, and I have my ways of solving shit. I just, you know, just gonna cut bait with a lot of people. It's just something that I have to do in order for me to move forward. I have to focus on the people who do support me instead of people who don't support me.
Right. Right.
And that's where I'm at.
You know, and that, you know, it's saying goes, if you ain't supporting, you ain't important. You know, and
just don't come back or don't jump on when the wagon get full.
Right.
I give people, warning is not the word that I want to use. Heads up.
Heads up.
Like, I give you a heads up. I'm letting y'all know what I'm doing. I'm letting y'all know the shit that I'm doing is great shit. Don't say I didn't tell y'all ahead of time.
Right.
I try to keep myself ahead of the curve on shit, so people can be like, damn, he did tell me.
Yeah.
But again, people won't give me my flowers.
And they love to play dumb. They love to
Oh,
play
I didn't
stupid.
know. How you not know?
How did you not know? How did you not know? You couldn't help but see me. You know, and I get that all the time. Oh, I didn't know. Anybody that knows me knows.
It's funny that they'll respond to something that they disagree with.
Yeah.
But you post something positive. You post something that you're promoting. You're promoting something that you're selling. When you start talking money to people, that's when people get small.
Yeah, and they bag off. They bag off.
You know what I mean? People get small when you get to talking.
They bag off.
You start talking money. Even with a lot of artists, and I won't name anybody, there are a few artists who have reached out to me to work with me. And I tell them, I charge for my verses. I charge for my time.
Right.
I provide a service.
Exactly.
If I provide you a service, I expect to get paid for it.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not even charging a lot. I'm $100 for a verse.
Right.
It won't kill you. All these niggas on these songs, I hear cats be talking all this money shit on their songs.
Right, but oh my God,
but
yes.
As soon as it comes,
man,
and a reason, and this is another reason why I charge. One, I'm providing a service. Two,
right,
my studio time isn't free.
Right, I gotta pay people.
My engineer is one of my closest friends, and he still charges me.
Right,
that shit ain't free.
Right, right. That's business.
Friends is friends. Let's do business. You know what I'm saying?
Friends is friends.
And that's why, 2021 is all about business. Let's do business.
Yeah.
Y'all want to do business, let's do business.
Right.
Let's talk business.
Let's talk business.
Let's talk money.
Exactly.
Y'all want me to do something for y'all? Let's talk some money.
Yep.
You want me to perform for you? Let's talk about some money. Don't ask me to sell no tickets because I'm not selling tickets. You want me... If you reach out to me to do a show for you, I'm expecting for you to pay me a fee.
Exactly, because it wasn't the other way around. I didn't reach out to you. I couldn't. I
could see if I
was seeking you out. But if you seeking me out, because I done been there, and you gotta what? Nuh-uh. I didn't even know who the fuck you were. I didn't even know who the fuck you were.
There are 2, maybe 3 promoters that I'll pay. Everybody else, nah.
Mm-hmm. Same
And I'll,
here.
you know what? I'll name them. If Trap Boy Mannequin hits me up and say, "Hey, I
If
want
he-
you to come perform for
But
me,"
if he is,
and you know, because I know what Trap does,
Yeah.
And if EDH does that, if
Yeah.
if those two
yeah,
come to me,
off the bat, EDH and Trap. Yeah.
those are the only two. All
That's
you
the only
other
two.
promoters, y'all gotta pay.
Period.
$100 for me to
Period.
touch the stage.
Period. And that's why I said, you know, when I retired, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, I'm all up into something else now. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
if you
the
ever
reason-
want me to touch a stage rapping again, man.
And
it's
that's the
gonna-
reason that I'm not doing shows. And it's not, you know, Corona is one reason. Another
Right.
reason is if y'all can't pay me to perform, then I'm not performing. I'll come to your show. Yeah, I'll come. I'll support. I'll come shake a few hands, talk to a few people. But other than that, if you want me to touch the stage, if you want me to perform, you got to put some money in my
Because
hand.
this type of thing has been going on long enough.
Too long. It's been too many promoters out there that have been siphoning money and been taking money
From the artists.
from a bunch of artists who are desperate to get heard,
Yep.
who desperate to get on stage, and are willing to pay anything to
be
get on the
seen.
stage.
To be
I've
seen.
no, I've been there. I've been
Man,
that person.
me too.
That shit don't
Man,
benefit you.
at all. At
Artists.
all.
They come to y'all, ask to be paid. If they
Period.
don't want to pay you, move on. That simple.
Simple as
It's
that.
that simple.
Simple as that. Simple as that, man. And,
I think that's the reason why a lot of these niggas don't fuck with me. That might be a reason.
brutally honest.
I get to talking the money shit, then everybody wanna.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
But you can talk money all day on your records.
You know they be talking this money shit. I got this. I got that. I
Right.
got this.
Okay,
I
well-
talk that shit, and if it's you know what I'm saying, listen. When it comes, ever since I started doing this shit, I've paid for everything. I've paid for my own studio time. I've paid my graphic designers. All of that shit. I paid all of this shit. I pay for. I do that shit with my own money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see a return in my investment.
Yeah.
I'm paying to get these songs done. I'm paying to do these songs. If y'all want me to perform on y'all stage, I want to be paid for my shit.
Can't argue with that.
Flat out. That's just how I feel about it.
Can't argue with that. And man, let's get to study point number 2, which I'll say is this. I know you've had various, like I said, you had other things going on earlier in the year that didn't quite, work out or pan out that you had to leave off from. I mean, especially if something was your baby. I remember correctly, it was your baby, and you had to leave it where it is. I mean, honestly, you know what I'm saying? I know that had to grind your gears, and
It bothered me. It bothered me for a long time. It took me a while to get past it. And where I'm at now, I'm past it. I'm way past it. I've moved on from it. The feelings that I had about it, I no longer have. Those wanting to put hands on people, all that shit, I'm past that. I'm moving on. At a point with me, it was on sight. If I saw somebody, it was on sight. I'm not there anymore. I've grown from that. I learned from it. I've grown from it. And now I'm just, I'm moving on. I'm leaving them behind. I'm going to just show y'all come 2021 that I'm starting this shit in first place. I'm starting this shit in pole position. I'm number 1 when I start this shit. When I start all of this shit. If we're going to get into talking about the new pods. Pods, plural. Pods. Content. I'm taking it. I'm Pod God for a reason. I call myself Pod God. I post that shit.
I seen the shirt.
I hashtag that shit.
I
Oh,
seen the
by the
shirt.
way, Pod God shirts.
Plug your shit, man.
Pod God shirts will be available This week I have them in large and extra large. Feel free to get at me. I will have them if you need them. Hit me up. $20 a shirt.
I'm gonna have to get one.
Hit
Just
me up.
because I'm gonna have to get one simple because I'm a potter as well.
My guy. Hit me up if y'all need them. I have them available. If I run out, place your order. If you need any other size besides large and extra large, please place an order with me. And once I place my next order for my next shipment, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm on a whole nother level this year.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Nothing's for free. And the shirts is only $20 a pop.
Yeah.
And that won't kill you.
Nah. Y'all pay.
You know, y'all talk money. You know what I mean? And I'm not even gonna get into the you pay this for that. You can pay this
Right.
for
Don't
mine.
even get into the
I'm gonna
logistics.
just say y'all support me. Y'all want to teach
Yeah.
from me. Y'all can pay $20, and $20 y'all got it. Y'all probably won't see a price like that a lot of places. I'm gonna just go $20 a pop.
Right
for
about
mine.
that. Yeah, I mean, and I respect it. I respect it a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's like, like I'm not, and I'm a plug. You know, I gotta plug my shit. This is my motherfucking show. You know what I'm saying? You see this right here representing all day. You know what I'm saying? You can get this and plenty other goodies, man. You can get them at BossKingLifestyle.com. Go to the website. BossKingLifestyle.com, man. We got more for you. You know what I'm saying? And man, just come over there and we gonna put you together.
You know, that's another part of supporting somebody. I've had people, this is what I've done for people. People hit me up like, I got a show, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. I tell them, I may not make it out to the show, but I will buy a ticket, and you can give that ticket to somebody that you want to have.
And I've
done that numerous amount of times.
Me too.
You know, because everybody knows I don't get out often. I don't come out often. It's just because that's me. I'm an introvert, and I be locked in on doing so much other shit and trying to do the shit that I'm trying to do. That I don't have the time for it.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm gonna make some time next year to come out to a few shows and step out and see people who be like, damn, I thought you was a ghost. Let me give a shout out to my homie Dune at Derogatees. Let me shout him out real quick. I met up with him probably about a month ago, 2 months ago. And he was like, man, I thought you was a hermit crab. I said, actually, I am. I really don't come out often. When we actually did our photo shoot for one of my ventures, Happy Hour Podcast, which we can get into. When we did the photo shoot for that, I had him was like, meet me up here, because he had to drop his tee off to me, because, I support Dune. Make sure y'all support him. Derogatees, he's on IG. Melvin Dune Robertson on Facebook for y'all on Facebook. Hit him up, man. He's trying to get his shit going. He's got his shit going. He has different colors. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need. He got t-shirts. He got fucking sweatshirts. He got all of it. So, you know what I'm saying? Holla at him.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Support local business.
Yes.
More important than local business, support black business.
Yes. All day.
Support him. He was like, damn, I thought you was a hermit crab. I was like, actually, I am. Like, I don't come out often. Like, I can sit and drink at home if I want to. You know what I mean? It's just what it is.
Yeah. Man. So yeah, now, you know what I'm saying? We got past the two Sunday points that I like to call them. So let's get into talking about your ventures now, man. Yeah. Let's come on. What you got for us next year, man? What you got for us?
Listen, my plan is to have 4 separate podcasts out here. Okay. Happy Hour Podcast is going to be launching soon. We're still getting some shit right. We're still getting some paperwork right. Club Pizzle was another one where I sit down with people who I want to sit down and have conversations with, and I feel like people need to hear these conversations. A third one is a wrestling podcast, because everybody knows me and my wrestling. I want to launch that one around WrestleMania. Damn, what was the 4th one? I forgot what my 4th one was. But I want to have a whole bunch of separate podcasts out here, all different, all have, all bring something different to the table.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give you the same content
Right.
on any of them.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's what's happening, man. And
Oh, shout out to Waverly West. Shout out to G Ice. Shout out to Tino Black. Happy Hour Podcast. We coming. We were sitting in the #1 spot, and we haven't even filmed an episode yet. We're
what's
top
up,
dogs.
bro? What's up, brothers?
We're top dogs. We're all elder statesmen
Mm-hmm.
around here in this city, and it just came to me one day, just because we all link up, and we be at the studio chilling and talking shop. And I always told Tino, I say, as soon as somebody walk in the door, just cut the mic on. You'll be surprised the shit that you pick up. And our conversations that we used to have, I was like, this is such good podcast material. Because initially it was going to start off as me and G-Ice. That was the initial.
Okay.
And it just evolved into bringing Wave in and bringing Tino in. And it's just going to be conversations amongst friends about the shit that we like to talk about, because we've had some crazy great conversations that I feel like people need to hear.
Yeah.
On music, on sports, on
everything,
fashion, sneakers, because we all like our
yeah. I know y'all do. Yeah, man.
So we're coming.
And I have, you know what I'm saying, I have had contact with all three of these guys, and man, I respect each and every one of them. And when I heard that all of y'all were coming together on the same accord, I'm like, shit, let's go.
And that's what I've heard, and people have hit like, I can't wait for y'all. It's like,
yeah,
we can't wait either. It's just we're getting paperwork, and we're getting gotta protect your.
Of course, you have to. Yeah,
gotta protect
you gotta
your
have
IP.
You gotta have all your ducks in a row.
Protect your IP at all costs, so nobody can steal it. We're independent. I'm not signing shit with anybody. No exclusive anything. I learned that from Joe Budden, and I understood why he signed and why he did what he did with Spotify. I understand why he did it. It was a tryout. It was a trial. It's a trial and error. You try things.
Right.
You give things a shot.
Yeah.
And now, what's the use? I don't need to be exclusively to Spotify. I don't need to be exclusively to Tidal. I don't need to be exclusively to Apple. I don't need to be exclusive to Revolt or any of these big networks. I don't want to be exclusive. Why be exclusive in a streaming era?
Right.
Because everybody doesn't have Spotify. It's just Spotify. Everybody doesn't just have Tidal.
Exactly.
Everybody doesn't just have Apple.
Exactly.
So just give it to everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're coming to all DSPs. Coming soon. All of my ventures are coming there. That's where I'm coming.
And that's the business. That's the business, man. Man. Anytime you come by, man, it's just a great thing, man. It's not too many people that I know, that has the wisdom that you have.
I try.
I
do, man. I try. I try to.
And I know ain't nobody trying. Man, see, why do people do that? I'm not about to answer this.
Do not disturb.
Right? I got something going on here.
Busy.
I'm not gonna answer this. And anyway,
but I try to give advice, and I try to drop gems to people. It's up to them if they want to pick them up. Like I said, I don't steer anybody wrong, or I won't steer anybody wrong. I try not to. I try to give the best advice possible to whatever situation comes in front of me.
Yeah.
It's just up to people to be able to step back and listen to those gems that I'm trying to give, or those jewels that I'm dropping.
Yeah, man. And man, we were a team for quite a few years,
man.
For a few years, man, and what I'm saying, I wouldn't trade any of them times, you know, for
Word,
nothing.
man. Same
you know
here,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
Same here, man.
You know,
Good times.
and
Good
and what was the most
people.
and what was the most beautiful thing was, man, even when it came time to separate,
You know, it was a
yeah,
mutual
we separated, we brothers, you know what I'm
good
saying?
terms.
And it was
People,
like, you know, cause
only the people who understand business, they understand why people want to go their separate
it's
ways.
a way.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
not even to harp on my last situation. When I made my decision, people weren't happy. You know, and words were exchanged. I won't get into it. I mean, you know what happened.
Yeah.
People who were there, and it's a few people who know what happened. But, you know, words were exchanged. A lot of shit was said. Tempers flared. And that's why I said for a long time it was on site. And I'm not there anymore because it's not even worth it.
No.
You know?
And usually in the
It's
end,
not even worth it.
It isn't.
Plus, I have a very, very good job that I refuse to jeopardize
Over some BS.
for putting my hands on somebody that I know will press charges.
Right.
It's not even worth it.
It's not.
It's not even worth my time to do it. You know, and it's a reason why I haven't really talked about it publicly. It's just because there's no use.
It's no point.
It's pointless.
It's
Listen,
no point.
I'll be 38 next month. Mm-hmm. You know, what I look like.
Grown man.
You know, at that age.
Right.
Throwing hands and beating somebody up and risk getting charges pressed on me,
right.
Going to jail, risking
right.
my family and my livelihood over that shit.
Right. Over nothing.
Yeah, over
nothing.
You know,
which most of us out here do.
And it took me a while to get that wrapped around my head, because in the beginning people was like, man, that shit ain't worth it, man. Don't do that shit. It ain't no point. You know the nigga not gonna fight back. You know you can beat the nigga up, whatever. It took me a long time to be like, you know what, they're right about it. You know, it took me to calm down and man up and be like, all right, motherfucker said what he said. He not gonna do nothing to me. He's not gonna touch me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, again, I'm past the shit. I'm good. I moved on. I got a whole lot of shit going on. I got a dope-ass album that I put out. I got a bunch of dope-ass content that I'm getting ready to put out. So, I'm here, man.
Hey, man.
You know,
and that's
2021, Pod God, I'm here.
That's beautiful, man. And, man, you know, I'm so glad you came by today, man. This being the last show of the year. I had to end it.
On a high note?
Yeah, it's on a high note. Yes. And the only way to do that was to get Uncle Don back down to the bunker.
Also, yeah, I got new music coming out next year, Uncle Don. I'm in the early phases of it. I got a lot of beats. I've been doing a lot of writing. I got, you know, it's gonna happen. I can't give you a concrete date on it because I don't have a concrete date on it. I just know that I'm writing. I got a bunch of beats. I got a bunch of ideas. This album is going to be a whole lot different from Unapologetic. It's going to be different, but it's going to be similar to content. It's still going to be there. I'm still going to speak my mind. I'm still going to drop the jewels. I'm still going to have me a whole lot of fun. But I'm also going to be showing y'all that it's okay to be dope as fuck, make dope music, and be lyrical with it.
Yeah.
It's okay to do that.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay to turn up, but it's also okay to be lyrical.
Yeah. Man, lyrical never goes out of style. I don't give a fuck.
Ever.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say, man. Lyrical never goes out of style.
Ever.
Never. Man, like I said, I'm gonna be getting at you, man, because I don't know. I was sitting around the other day, and you know, with me and the band, you know what I'm saying. I'm definitely gonna have to have you come in and you know what I'm saying, say a little something on something, man. Show them
phone call away.
You know what I'm saying, and man, cause man, like I said, I'm so enjoying where I'm at. You know what I'm saying, the genre that I crossed over into. Man, it's where I want to be. You know, and
if we could take a pause, I need to have a word from our sponsor. I need a quick bathroom break. if we can.
Yeah, we
I
can
know
do
where
that.
to go.
Yeah, we can do
I just
that.
need to take a pause for the cars real quick.
Yes, sir.
You know, drinking a lot of water, trying to keep myself hydrated. You know, all that good shit.
Yes, sir. We can definitely do that.
We'll pick this right on up.
Yep. So, what I'm gonna do in the meantime, I'm gonna keep the ball rolling. You know, while we waiting on, you know, my brother to come back. You know, this.
They help me get on. Oh, there you go.
You got it.
Yep.
Yeah. What's up, people? Yeah. Well, while I'm waiting on him to come back, like I said, you know, BossKingLifestyle.com. That's the website for everything BKL. We're talking about from, you know, the clothing to the music, everything. You know, we got some goodies over there. You know, we got my previous albums over there. Matter of fact, my catalog, you know, it was on Bandcamp at first, but it's being moved over there now, you know, gradually. We got the single from our gospel artist, you know, at BKL Music, AQ Gospel. His current single right now that's out, Running for My Life, that's out right now. We got my man Rico Guns. You know, we got both his projects over there. You know, we got especially the Rico Act. That's his most recent release. That's really dope. We got my man Cash Ruger. You know what I'm saying? He just dropped that, you know, that MLKE Volume 2. You can also check out content, you know, of the podcast. You know, if you're not on Spotify or YouTube, you can go to BossKingLifestyle.com to also check out episodes of this podcast as well. We got all of them up there. We got all of them from when, you know, the first season to the second season when we transitioned to the BKL sessions. So, like I said, come on over to BossKingLifestyle.com and get what you need. See, told you I was gonna keep the ball rolling until he came back.
Yeah, there we go. Good sanitizer. You know, Bath and Body got the good dope ass sanitizers too.
You know what? And I had some sanitizer. I don't know what the hell happened to it. Somebody just snagged my
I keep
shit,
sanitizer
man.
and all of that shit on me. I always have, even before all this pandemic shit.
Me too. I had in the bathroom, you know, down here. Like I said, it didn't disappear. I don't know what didn't happen.
And then it helps that, you know, Bath and Body had the good shit. You know, gotta keep some smell goods and all of that shit. We can talk about that, man, because I do, you know, besides everybody knows who follows me, they know how I am with the sneakers and the tees and all of that.
Yeah.
I'm the same with the smell goods.
Yeah.
Colognes,
You know
body washes, all that good shit.
Yeah, that's why me and this man. That's why me and this man. Man, I remember you was on Facebook one time, and you talked about teakwood.
Great.
That's what I got on right now. That's what I showered in, man. I was like, oh, I'm not the only one that knows about teakwood.
And this is not an ad for Bath and Body.
No, it's not. It's not. It's just
on, just for those who don't know, they do have men's shit and it's good shit. I just got. Man. They put out a new one every month or so.
Yeah,
I try to stay up on it.
You know what I mess with too? That graphite. And I'm almost out of graphite.
Graphite is great. All of them. It's a new one that they got out. Forest is fucking awesome.
Wait, what's it called again?
It's called Forest.
I'm trying to
brand
think.
New.
It's brand new?
Probably a month or so.
Oh, okay. Cause the last time I was there was like about 2, maybe 3 months ago. And that's when I got my teakwood.
It's brand new. All right, I'm back though, so we can let's get into it. What else we got? What we got?
I mean, man, like I said, man, right now, man, like I said,
you talk the album or
yeah, man. Let's talk the album. We got maybe about, let's ride this out for maybe about 15 more minutes.
Let's talk about.
You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the album.
Unapologetic, man. The title speaks for itself. I'm speaking my mind as I've always done in my music. You know, for me, and it's my best body of work that I've put out. you know, in the 7-8 years that I've been doing this. And it's just because, you know, just the growth that I've gone through over the years. I just, you know, my mind goes different places. So I'm going to give you a bunch of different shit. And I'm going to post the shit on my Facebook. But I'm going to also put the shit in my songs. If a lot of these niggas did that shit here, y'all music would sound a whole lot better.
You have to, you know what I'm saying? It's that's where
You don't have to live in a fantasy world to make good music.
No.
You don't need a cosign from these established artists. You don't need to pay them $500 to get on a fucking Spotify playlist. It's not worth it. They're using y'all. It's a pandemic going on.
Right.
Y'all realize it's a pandemic going on.
Which means money
Nobody's
is
doing
slow.
shows.
Right.
Nobody's
Nothing.
getting show money right now.
So which means pockets are looking nervous.
I don't know if anybody knew that or anybody knows that or anybody realizes that. They're not getting show money. And they're using y'all to get their show
To
money.
get their money. To get their money.
Y'all 10 of y'all give somebody $500, they straight for a minute.
Do the math. Do the math. And you know, you try to explain this to certain people, and
Cause I almost fell into that shit. I did. I almost fell into it. I was this close to falling into that shit, and something told me, Don, that shit ain't worth it.
Every time I saw it come across something like that come across my desk, I was just my reaction. I was just like, You know, it was like
Like, it ain't worth it.
Yeah.
If I'm calling you for a feature and you asking me what my budget is to put me on a fucking playlist, that's not what I'm looking for. And then to find out that this is not even these artists that's
it's not
doing
even
this.
them.
It's somebody else.
It's somebody else.
That's controlling their social media shit.
Yep, the
So,
algorithms. Yep.
Nah.
Controlling the algorithms and everything.
So if I want a feature from Jadakiss, I'm going to have to run into him in the street somewhere. I'm going to have to find him somewhere. And be like, yo, let's work.
Right, because
because I did. I seriously almost fell into that shit.
This is like...
And I would have been mad at Jadakiss, who's one of my favorite rappers, because I felt like he jerked.
And it wasn't...
I see that shit. I just,
It wasn't even him. You know what I'm saying?
The longer you do this shit, the more you smarten up. You start early, you know what I'm saying? You might not know much. You learning as you go. But doing this shit for 7-8 years, going on 9, damn near 10, you learn a few things.
Try 25.
Yeah. Congratulations, by the way, bro.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Congratulations. I wish I could go that long, but I just don't see myself doing it that long.
I feel I got everything that I wanted out of it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
how I feel. That's how I feel that year 8, 9, and 10. I think it's closer to 9 or 10. That's how I feel. Like, I feel like I've done what I wanted to do. I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about being signed.
Right.
Because dudes that are signed are miserable right now. They miserable as fuck. They just like us.
You're a slave.
They're just like us right now. They can't do shit.
Only difference between us and them is that they're slaves. That's the only difference. And I'm going to touch on that on one of my Game Giver segments. So you better be on the lookout for that.
But back to the album, man. Unapologetic.
Mm-hmm.
Any particular song you want to know about?
Man, what I want to know is, cause like I said, the whole album, man, is a beautiful body of work. And what's I want to know personally, what was your favorite song on there to do?
None in particular. I love all of my songs. I think I had the most fun maybe writing, and I know I had the most fun performing, like Let Me See, or like Stop My Drip. or even the Ye song featuring London. Shout out to London and shout out to Ruga on the beat on that one.
Yeah.
You know, just those are the more up-tempo songs, especially Ye is a more up-tempo song. Let Me See is it's like the strip club joint. And I have to explain this to people, and I'm gonna take the time to explain it now. The song is really, I'm explaining. The song is just a 3-minute lap dance. That's what it is. It's all about a lap dance. If you listen to the words of it, it's a lap dance. It's about a lap dance with a certain lady out there. Shout out to Mellow Millions, who the inspiration came from. You know, it's just a thought about a lap dance.
Okay.
And you can insert whatever name or whatever dancer you want in there. If